Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Tesla, Nvda, and Priceline. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames, and we use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. And if you like my videos, you want to do some live streams, you follow me on StockTwits and Twitter, then come to my website, StockBookie.com, sign up for a free membership, and in the bio section or your profile section, just tell me a little bit about how you trade, whether it's options, whether it's just taking share size, swing trade, long, short, whatever trader you are, I'd like to know just so I get to know you guys. But thanks for watching my videos, all that stuff. But let's get right to the chart here. Daily chart, Tesla, again, nothing wrong above the MAs. Slightly bullish pattern. I'd like to have a little more of a wedge. We did cross, it didn't really pop. Today, it was just kind of crazy with the markets. 10-minute chart intraday, straight down, straight back up. I mean, we even ripped through the gap and just kept going. It did hit gap like almost by the penny. It did pull back, and then boom, shot right back up as the markets were going, but then just kind of calmed down at the end of the day and pretty much fell flat. So daily chart, nothing wrong. Areas you're going to be looking for if you are long, you got to get through, let me put this back down, you got to get through the 236 to 240 area. That's your first area of resistance. You have a 750 Fibonacci level there as well. And then as you get up into the 757, 270 area, then you're going to get more resistance up here. You might have some coming through here because there was a pretty good consolidation before it fell down into this area. But you got to watch out. Once we start getting up here, there are, let me go to the weekly. There are higher pivots. The high pivot is the 291, of course. So, we're shooting up right here. This is the big area again. Pretty much a non-day. Tomorrow we'll know on the weekly where we close. But even on the weekly, getting a little bit of a doji. But again, we could be up 10 on this one. We could be down 10 on this one tomorrow. Who knows? Some news, a lot of these stocks are news driven, so just beware. But it did have a nice push up from the 180 area. Come on, guys. That's a $40 run. You might have a little more left, but it is Tesla. This one ran from 142 to the 270 area. So who knows? Maybe this is the one time where it makes the run. But you know how I am. Long or short, I don't care. Here's your areas of resistance. If it comes down, guys, if you're bearish on this one, you got to get below the moving averages here. And you got to get below this trend line that was once resistance coming up. And it's not the best support, but it's something there. Then you have the 618 here, 750. Then you have some trend lines down here. I still think it's coming down here around 150, 140. It could go up one more time before it does. If it does, we'll be shorting up here on a swing trade. So just to let you know. But again, not bad if you're long. Especially from down here, start taking some off the table. Maybe go into earnings with it. If it pops up, sell it, let it come back in, buy it back cheaper. And if you love Tesla, just let it go up, sell it, let it come down, buy it back cheaper, because you're going to get that opportunity a couple more times on this stock, I believe. Just play the dips. Sell at the highs, buy at the dips. Nvidia still ripping up. I'm not still ripping up, but hanging on. We did get below the 20 MA. It was kind of, it still ended up $1.72 down, even though the market's tried to come back and rally. We're still inside this green bar. We're below the 20 MA. We're still in a bearish pattern, but it's still strong because you're above the MAs. The problem is this one moves so far and so fast, guys. It's got to pull back a little bit more. Not that it will. On earnings, it could pop to 150. I don't know. On earnings, it could drop to 50 bucks, and everyone goes, what the heck just happened to this one? So if you're long from down in here, guys, gosh, take some profits. If it always comes back at least to here, 82 bucks. Maybe this area here, support, 67, and I'm still thinking down here around 58 bucks, maybe a little bit lower, but right now, just tighten the stops, take some money off. If this thing pops on earnings, takes it off. If you're long, you need to get back above this 120 high. Then it could possibly go higher, but you're waiting for confirmation once it closes. I would do it more on the weekly basis. Still a little bit stretched from the 20. But again, we're going into earnings with these things, so anything's possible. It's a 50-50 shot. Daily chart Nvidia, like I said, just a little bit bearish, possibly setting up. You still have, support. You got gap fill. You got the 200 MA, so you got a lot of stuff still, to hold this thing up. Going up though, you got to get back above the all-time high. The one thing I'm watching is the monthly chart. Stretch job, 20 MAs around 50 bucks. This will keep curling up, but eventually these two will meet again, where maybe somewhere in the middle, maybe some down here, maybe around 82, but eventually these things will meet again. That's just the way these charts work, and usually this will just kind of bleed down for a couple months and then fall back into price somewhere down in here. My opinion, but I've seen it dozens of times, guys. And let's go into Priceline. This is another one that just has a mind of its own. What was it? I was up $2.48 today, so nothing big today, but my gosh, this thing's had some action. Look at this. Comes in, comes down, comes in, goes right back into this trend line here, kind of stalls out. 750 retrace from this high though, so starting to build pressure. If it keeps going the next couple weeks, it could pop into earnings. If it pops off this pattern into earnings, goes into maybe 1620, 1650, we'll see where it goes. I would play a fade on it, but we're going to see how that gap up plays. Again, daily above the MAs, nothing wrong with Priceline, just chopping and slopping. Gosh, this pullback, everything pulled back today and then launched, you know. That's just the way it is, guys. That's what we're contending with right now. It kind of drives you crazy, but it's a trader's market, though. Intraday's been beautiful, so I can't complain with that. But just, you know, swing trades and trying to go a week out or something, or playing options and stuff. This has been terrible, especially with the stocks like this. But we're back into this trend line. Let's see what we do on the weekly. Do we close above it, or do we close below it tomorrow on the daily and weekly charts? And as well as you're into the 750. Again, you know what? If we take this out, let me just see. You know what? Let's go back to the daily really quick. Let's pull it out here. I just want it to go, let's go from this area. Let's go to the high just to see. Yeah, look at that. 618 right there too. Dang. So 618 right there, 750. See, and this is what we're going to do. You know, when we do the live sessions, we go through charts. We try to figure out why this thing is pulling back. Got a lot of resistance up here, guys. If this thing pops through here, I think it's going to be on earnings. And if, you know, 1600, 1620, you got to start looking to short this thing, or even write calls, or do a bear call spread, or whatever the spreads are that works at. When it pops up and then drops, those are the plays you're looking for. So, but that's Priceline. Now let's look at the monthly really quick. Yeah, monthly, nothing wrong, but, you know, for that big trend line, if you take everything off, let's just remove it off. Let's just put this one trend line here. You know, this is a big one here too, guys. It's an upsloping I don't like as much, but this has been contained in this. This can't get through here, and we go up another tail. I looked for a lot lower prices on Priceline. You know, just to let you know, if you come down here, do a retrace, you know, you're looking maybe 1200. I mean, honestly, you could crack through. You'll hit the MAs. A lot of support coming in, but yeah, if you can't get through here or through the 1600 number, just beware on this one. This has been flying for a little while. It's due for another good pullback, just like in here and just like in there. Same thing. The symmetry is pretty good too. So again, come to StockBookie.com, subscribe or register for the free membership. We'll be doing some live sessions, a bunch of different stuff, emailing trades out. And again, go to your bio, look at or put in their information on how you like to trade, options, momentum. Do you like to short? Do you like to go long? Do you like to swing trade? Do you like the, you know, intraday action, short-term options, long-term options, you know, just stuff like that. And then just more education as well, guys. All right, that's, I think, enough for tonight. Thanks again, guys, for coming to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm helping some of you guys out there and possibly even teaching you something. Thanks again. God bless. See you on the charts.